SaharaGaming has just sent me their latest creation, and it's a keyboard. This little baby here. This is the R20 gaming keyboard from SaharaGaming, and it costs round about £55 to buy. And as always, I will stick a link in the video description. So what we're going to do in this video is have a quick look around the box, do the unboxing, see what you get for your money, do an installation, and give her a little test. So with that, shall we get on with it? Right, first things first, let's have a quick look around the box. Nice packaging, by the way, SaharaGaming. I do like a nice presentation of a box. So it shows you the model number, the R20, shows you their website, a picture of what's actually inside. It looks really nice. One thing to bear in mind, there's no number pad on the side. This is designed for gaming, so you don't really need a number pad. So they've taken it out, and it will keep the cost down as well. So it's probably the main reason they've done it, to try and reduce the cost, make it as cheap as possible, and make it look nice, hopefully. Hopefully it will be nice. I like this little logo. That is SaharaGaming's little logo, and I like the way they've done that on the spacebar. That looks really good. It says it's RGB, addressable, and SaharaGaming. So on the side it says SaharaGaming R20, wired RGB, backlit, macro, Tenkeyless, mechanical keyboard. SaharaGaming on the side, SaharaGaming on that side, and something rattling inside. And some information on the side, which I'm not going to read out to you. So hopefully you can see that and read it out yourself. And on the back, so it adds a nice little layout. It says lighting effects. That's really good, actually. I quite like the way they've done that. Shortcuts. So you've got all these shortcuts and what they'll do. That's very clever as well. Ready to play. So basically you should be able to just plug it in and play, and we will be testing it out shortly. Customizable RGB. Show your own design. Macro. 5 macro keys to set macro functions. Very good. Up to 50 million keystrokes. Wow. So that would be how long it should last in theory. And then it's got all your dimensions, your weights, keycap material, ABS, and some other information which I'm not going to go into. So, oh, they're brands. I'm going to tell you that. Switch, Otomu, I think that's how you pronounce it. Otomu Switch Browns. So they're not cherries, they're browns. Cherries are the more expensive, browns are the cheaper version, but they should work just as well. So like I said, we will be testing it out. So with that, now you've had a chance to have a look around the box, let's find out what's rattling inside. Because this ain't rattling in there, and I haven't undone it yet, look. So this would be the first time for me, and for you. Oh, what's that? What's that? Right, that's the keyboard out of the way. What else you got? You've got a key puller in here. Right, move the box out of the way. So, oh, it's a bit of rubbish. So, key puller, very good. And I believe that pulls out the mechanical bits inside. We're going to test that right now, actually, before we do anything else, so you get an understanding of what I'm talking about. Oh, it smells really nice, by the way. You can smell the newness. Yeah, you can smell the... Oh, sorry about that. Oh, nice bit of beading. I do like a nice bit of beading. I'm going to do that. I want to measure to see how long this little baby is. Probably tell me in the book or somewhere else. That looks like it's quite a good length. So I want to have a quick measure up, and I will be back. Right, so I've had a quick measure up, and it's about 750 mil approximately. I'm not sure exactly, but it's approximately. And that feels like really good beading. Quite impressed with that. So, you know, they're saving you a lot of money, but they haven't, you know, cut back on a good bit of beading. That is really nice. Very professional. Yeah, I like that. So that's a USB 2, looking at that. It's definitely not a USB 3, I could be wrong, but that looks like a USB 2. So let's have a look at the keyboard itself and have a feel. So yeah, it feels quite nice. Looks like it's going to be easy to use. Like the little logo there, that's the SaharaGaming logo, by the way, in case you didn't know. So that looks really nice. And FN key, so if you need to use these bottom functions, you can just bolden that down. What's it? And the same for that, would have thought. So that would be for turning your brightness up and down and adjusting the speed of your RGB lighting. Very good. So yeah, that feels very nice. Before I turn it over and show you the other side, I'm just going to test this. So this is a key puller, in case you didn't know. So go like that. I'm going to pull out the L, basically that's all it does. Easy. I bought some of these because I didn't have any. And now I'll get one for free. I don't know. So that's what that does. And, oh, sorry. I'll do that again. Come on, El. Come on, you're coming out again, El. Sorry, not your day, is it? And this is for pulling out the switch. This baby in here. So it goes in there somehow. I'm not sure. I think it goes in that way like that. It locks underneath and then you can wiggle it out. But I'm not going to actually pull it out. But we're not going to pull that out because I don't want to break it. And I don't need to pull it out anyway. It's brand new. So punch that back in there. So that's in there. First impressions. It feels nice. I'm just going to show you a difference between a full-size keyboard. And the only difference is between my full-size one, this baby here, is the number pad. There's no number pad on this baby here. And you don't really need one. I very rarely ever use that keypad, or the number pad I should say. I normally just use keyboard. If I need numbers, I've got numbers up top anyway. So that's what I tend to do. So first impressions, yeah, I like it. Let's turn it over. So you've got some rubber feet, or pads. And then you've got these two pop-ups here. I will probably use the pop-ups, but we're going to see how grippy she is. And yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pop the feet open. And that one's moving a bit, but then you shouldn't be pushing it anyway. Yeah. Doesn't come with a ergonomic wrist thing, but you can buy an aftermarket one to fit there, so I'm sure you can. So yeah, first impression is really nice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just plug it straight in the computer. Let's put them up. Straight in the computer and see if she lights up, which I think she should. So let's get on with it. There you go, look at that baby. So it's already doing something. Oh, let me turn the lights off so you get a better effect. Du, du, du. That looks quite scary. Alright, let's see what these do. So I'm assuming you hold the FN key down, so that's just going through all the colours in it and different modes and that. That's quite nice actually. Let's see if this turns the brightness up. See if it goes down. Oh, it turns it off. I've turned it off. So that's, oh, that must be on and off then. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, oh, that's good. Press that, it shows you which keys to use when you've got the FN key. I wonder what the Y does. Because look, the Y lights up, and the windows, the menu, the up and down arrow keys, end, home, all your top ones, all your F keys, and your escape. That's really good. Wasn't expecting that actually. Oh, see what that does. Oh, brightness, turn it. Does that come on? No, right, got to hold that down. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. So that does that. This must, I'm sure this must do the speed or something. So we're going to try that. Oh, yeah, got that right, didn't I? It's breathing fast. Slow the breathing down, shall we? Ah, that's very good. So that is without putting any software in there whatsoever. and it's breathing. That should just turn it off. No? Oh, it reduces the brightness. So that does reduce the brightness down to 0. Yeah. I like it. It's very nice. So what I'm going to do now, and that does feel nice by the way, I'm quite impressed with that. What we're going to do now is I am going to install the software, and we're going to see what effects the software has that we can use. Right, I'm going to quickly show you where to go so you can do your download. So you go to saharagaming.com.tw/keyboard. So you should get this screen up here. It should look something like this anyway. And then all you got to do is scroll down, and down here it shows download software and user manual. Click on download software. I'm only going to show you the basics. So it come up with a warning on my screen. It says at the bottom, SaharaGaming RIP not commonly downloaded and may be dangerous. So you can either discard it or you can continue by clicking this little arrow on the side. I'm going to keep it because I want to install the software. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to minimise this out of the way for now. And it's in my downloads folder, which you can't see. I'm going to just double click on it. Come up here. And I'm going to close that bit. SaharaGaming keyboard engine version 1.2.4.1 setup. Double click on that. That should just start up, which it has. Click OK. I'm going to shut this down. Don't need that now. Click next. Just going to click next and next, unless you want to put it in a different drive. Mine's all going in C drive. It says create a desktop icon, automatically starts SaharaGaming keyboard engine. Yeah, of course. Click install. It shouldn't take too long. I don't think it'd be a massive file, so it shouldn't take too long to do. And there you go. It says launch SaharaGaming keyboard engine. And there's a little logo come up on the left hand side, it's a little baby here, for a shortcut, which I quite like actually. So we're going to finish and it should just start up. And there you go. Right, I'm not going to go through everything on the software. I'm just going to show you the basics. So I'm just going to show you the actual lighting and how to adjust it and what it looks like. So what I'm going to do before we click on lighting, I'm going to turn off my lighting. Get it? Lighting. So I'm going to turn off my side lighting so you can see the keyboard a bit better, because it's quite bright in here, especially with my lights on as well. So give me a second. So I'm going to turn them off. Right, so I've turned my lighting off, or as best I can. It's still daylight and I haven't shut the blinds or anything, so I'm letting in some light. And hopefully you can see this nice and clearly. So we're going to have a little play about with it and see what it actually does. So I clicked on lighting. You've got action profiles, so you can make your own profiles looking at this. So we're on profile 1 at the moment, which is probably a preset one. Switch off all lighting when the display is off. That's quite clever. So basically, when you turn off the displays, your monitor, it should turn off all the lighting as well, which is a good idea. I like that. It's very nice. Very well thought out. And you have brightness adjustment, so it's on maximum now. I'm going to turn it down to 0. So basically I've turned it off. I'll turn it up. I'm going to leave it on maximum. And then you have speed control. And yeah. Oh, it's definitely breathing now, isn't it? Look at it. And you can see it on here as well. So not only do you see it on here, but you actually see it on the keyboard itself, what it's actually doing. So that's really good. That's really helpful. Very good. Quite like that. I'm going to put it down to about middle. About there. I want it a little bit fast. Colour palette. So you've got black and red. It's just red. I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. So you've got RGB on the right hand side. So you can select your colours. You can make your own colours up. Right, we are there. I understand how it works now. Okay. I didn't know how it works. So full colour means it cycles through the colours by looking at it. So if you turn full colour off, and it's on red. So if I go to this light blue, yes, dark blue, yeah. And if I want to adjust that brightness or darkness, that turns it right off. So that is probably black. Yeah. So if I go for like yellow, turn that down. See, that's a dark yellow, isn't it? And that's like an off. bright yellow. I want a bright yellow. Oh yeah, yeah. It's more of a greeny yellow. But that lights up really well, doesn't it? I think that lights up really nice. So yeah, it's good. So what we have, purpley, a purpley pinky. My grandson loves yellow. I don't know why, but he loves yellow. It's his favourite colour, he tells me. He's only 4, bless him. So that is how you choose all your colours, and obviously you can mix them up a bit just by clicking on this palette here. Yeah, so you can just click around here, and that is changing all the colours just by clicking on here. Yeah, that's really good. I like it. I'm quite impressed. I think they've spent quite a bit of time getting this software right. They've not just made a keyboard, they've actually spent a bit of time getting the software right as well. Definitely gets my thumbs up so far. So if we want to cycle through the colours, which I do actually, I quite like that. So we're on static at the moment, so that would just change colours without doing any sort of breathing. It will just go through random colours. We've had the breathing. I think that's quite nice. Streamer. Don't know what streamer does. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, I like that one better now. Does the FN key still work? Oh yeah, it does. Look, they're lighting up white. See that? They're white when you do that. Very nice, very nice. I like that. What else you got? So, I'm going to go through a few, but not all of them. There might be too many. Oh! Oh. I like it, I like it. That's really good. Rain, I'll get that. Yeah, that works. Horse race lamp. Oh, it's a race. Come on, number 1. Come on, come on. Come on, big boy. You can do it, you can do it. I'm getting carried away, aren't I? Yeah, so that's really good. What else you got? What else you got? Twinkling stars. Nice, nice. So I want to go through one more. Reactive. Wonder if that works on pressing the keys. Oh yes. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look. Spacebar. That's very good. Oh, one more, just one more. Water drop. Yeah, there's a lot to play about with. How many more you got on here? So we're down to water drop. There's a few, and radar, radar 1, radar 2. Oh, I'll get that. Yeah, yeah. I did skip a few. Don't, you know, as you probably know anyway. Let's try rain 2. Oh, oh, it's pouring hard. It's chucking it down out there. Does that do anything when you press the keys? Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? You can have a lot of fun with this. Custom 2. I'll take it you can make your own. Yeah, yeah, so that one ain't been made, so that'd probably be your custom ones, I'm guessing. Turn my brightness up full whack now. Aurora. No idea what Aurora does. Press the button. Oh. There you go. Very good. I did say I'd, you know, just do a few, didn't I? Ripple. I think I like Where is it? Is it the string? I like that one. Well, I like most of them actually. Like I say, I haven't played with all of them. I've only played with the ones that you just seen me play with. So with that, we're going to do our final opinion. So back to you then, Yorkie. Stop messing about with it. Before I give you my final review, there's a couple of things I need to tell you, and one of them is it's water resistant. Yeah, so if you spill a drink over it, it shouldn't damage it. But it's not waterproof, so don't go sticking it in the bath because you'll probably break it. But if you spill a drink, it shouldn't break it, it should be fine. The other thing is the switches underneath. They should be interchangeable. You should be able to take one out and put a new one in if they break, or you should be able to put a different type in there, like the cherry reds, them sort of switches. They should fit straight in. I haven't tried it myself, but as far as I know, they should just work. So with that, what do I think? I think they've done an excellent job, considering, as far as I know, this is their first ever keyboard. I've looked online and that's the only one they've got anyway, so I think they've done an excellent job. Not just with the keyboard, but with the software. Together they work perfectly. It was easy to install the software, it's easy to work your way around it, and yeah, you see it. I like the way it lights up, not just from looking down, but from the sides as well. On my old keyboard, this baby over there, you can't see the lighting sometimes very clearly, but this comes up a lot brighter than my old keyboard back now, which cost more than double this when I bought it, at least double. So yeah, very impressed with the software, impressed with the hardware. They've done a nice job with the rubber feet in there, whether you have it with the legs up or with the legs down. Nicely laid out. I do like the little symbol as well. I think that looks really good. So yeah, definitely gets my thumbs up. And if you have any comments about this keyboard, or you like this keyboard, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah baby, yeah baby.